Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So you may have noticed that there haven't been many videos that are getting up, or I guess made public, because I still have a decent amount of videos to post, but I'm just so busy I forget about it. But I am just going to be from now on posting videos at my own leisure, so it might be a week or daily uploads or just whatever. I'll try to keep the replays going and I guess my weekly standings, because those are things I can definitely keep up every week since it's not too difficult. I just need to find like a half an hour time frame. But anyways, let's get started here. This week's a little weird on defense, but definitely a lot more successes than I should be getting because my defense is still trash. Nothing's changed. It's just the bonus structure. And the bonus structure for next season is Bright Shrine. So that's going to be great for me, Kappa, because Nino's always gets hit by Bright Shrine. So I got to figure out what to do with that. And the legendary banner is definitely also coming up, so there's a lot of things I'm concerned about. I don't actually have that many orbs. I was expecting to have like 1300, so there's definitely a drop off on orbs. And this person baits with Xander and gets panic ployed while he's at it, so that's a rip. And because of meme shenanigans, we can get the future vision. And legendary Lucina can pick up a kill, which is nice. You get some repos to get her out of there. So, ultra trolling, but they should be able to finish fine, if they execute. But obviously they're not going to execute if they're just going to run. There's not really much they can do at this point, so the Reparino super long range cannon to get rid of their dancer because she had more HP than Lyn. So at this point, they're just going for attacks. Nino just casually vantage killing. Not much they can do there at all. So that's a rip for them. I'm noticing a lot of people nowadays do not have very solid offense teams. They just kind of do mishmash of stuff. And if it's a quote-unquote decent team, it's something like this. I would get absolutely shredded by an actually good defense, but my defense is not good by any means, so people can get free wins, basically. As long as they know what they're doing, and at least this person, baits from the left side instead of the right side. I have no idea why you would bait from the right side, if I'm being perfectly honest. So here Caden obviously doesn't get the kill, but you can see this Cannicus does not have a lot of res. So if he didn't kill there, that would have been instant death for him. So basically means I need Nino to have more bulk Kappa. But yeah, his res is incredibly low, so this team would absolutely get shredded by I don't know, maybe even just stuff like Ophelia. Here I'm guessing they're just going to pick up the ether structure and call it a day. They should be able to do it in one turn, but they go ahead and test some traps instead. They have the time, so there's no real rush. There's just a panic ploy, but we're not going to double or proc any specials or anything, so it's not a problem at all. But yeah, I was trying to record an arena video for this week, and then I got the run that I'm staying with and it wasn't recording. So I was like, well, that's a rip. But this week was Sharena, so y'all know it's wheelchair. I had a crud ton of ranged units to deal with this week. I had Ninos, Sophs, close counter healers. It was a nightmare. I had to sack a bonus kill probably almost every other match because it was that bad. But I mean, we made it out alive totally. And so ironically, we're just not gonna have an arena video for this week. You'll see how I did. As for everything else, it's just kind of, we'll see where things go once we get to the point where we whatchamacallit, gets to the point where we see what we got in the legendary banner, and then we go from, or mythic banner, and we'll go from there. There's really not much. So like here, Yogurt, I'm pretty sure she would have doubled. I hope she doubled because Nino is panic void, but yeah, they're just dropping units left and right, so they don't have much of a chance, but they are able to proc the special and kill Lona, which allows them to win here, but it doesn't really matter. And we're too slow to double, like usual, nothing too special there. Actually, they do lose, huh? I was not paying attention to the log that said 5 foes defeated. I just kinda haven't watched these replays, so I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, nothing too special here, just, I'm seeing a lot more of these mishmash teams. You know, as if, I don't know if any of you are into memes, but this is a pretty good one, am I right? I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I really don't. If it's for memes, or they were switching out seals and the target unit had hardy bearing and so Micaiah got it, I don't know. We don't think about those things, but here Nino is just going to do her thing. Proc some specials in people's faces. And Lucina actually lives a hit for once, so we're cool there. And everyone's advancing. And they're going to be able to pick up some kills here with air for sure. But, you know, what's the cost? I'm pretty sure we're going to get an absolute slaughter fest coming up. I'm guessing we're going to get the rally followed by the dance for the kill, and then Lona's probably gonna get herself murdered. Oh, she does exactly 37. Amazing. So that's a rip for them. I don't see them recovering from this too easily. And yep, we just get the one shot. So, next one. Yeah, I can pretty much guess why my team lost this one. It's a pretty trivial answer. I mean, pulse smoke. The res actually is not that great, but bonus doubler, she does have like 51 at range, which isn't too bad. And then savage breath, of course. It's not too bad. Yeah, this would do pretty well. The really high-end AoE Ophelias, you probably need to deal with use pulse smoke to get rid of the AoE. So I think this Corrin would probably, well, actually she would probably live the hit from, well, if there was chill res. It's a lot of things to consider, but I'm pretty sure a maxed out Ophelia would be able to beat that Corrin, or if not, if there's Luna backup, you can definitely pick up some kills. So they're just taking their time, you know, they have all day. They can just hit end turn with Corrin and pretty much call it a day for the most part. There's some things to worry about, like Nino, so that's probably, yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Because otherwise she would take a lot of damage. I don't think Nino would double, but here Caden decides to K as Jolie live. But unfortunately he gets murdered by Naga, so he doesn't want to go in. And only does 60. Yikes. So close yet so far. Yeah, Corrin will just clean up easy. He's like, at this point, the 3 houses banner is out. Like, the units are good, but they're gonna get bad really quick because of the VST. That's just inevitably what it comes down to. Their BST just is not good. I think both bylifts have like 168 or is it? I think it's 168. Which, like, nowadays, if you consider what, like, even 175 Actually, well, I'll just talk about what's a convenient number. It's like 175. If you think about the actual math behind it, there's not a lot of math involved. That's an average of 35 points in every stat. And as you know, having only 35 points in every stat is not very sufficient at all. Not at all. So there's a lot to be desired there in a 175 BS2 stat line, which even nowadays people think is good. I think it's pretty bad, but that's the standard nowadays. So if you think about it, if we get to 200 BST, which in theory is still going to take a long time, we're going to be seeing 200 BST units in a couple of years maybe at best, and they only get an average of about 40 in each stat, which at that point is pretty good, except for the HP. 48 base HP is pretty bad, but yeah, you know, at that point units would be pretty average Joe for nowadays. So like the ideal unit would probably have to sack defense res and speed for more HP if they want to be semi-bulky. If you're just trying to be an offensive unit, you don't need that much HP. You just need, usually most of the time, you just need single hit bulk, which nowadays is pretty easy to come by, especially for stuff like ether raids where you can get lots of HP boosters. So, I see someone else is using noontime. I don't know if they're just doing that because he's like, with 38 HP, that's noontime's definitely a lot more iffy. I don't know, because you can get into vantage range. Yeah, I really feel like that's almost too low for noontime. So with Nino at least, well, granted I'm still using it at like, was it 46 HP, which isn't much better, but it's kind of good enough to the point where you can afford to heal, and you still have a decent HP buffer so that even if you done goof and you're out of vantage range, you still have that some HP bulk of some sorts. So I'm guessing they're just gonna take out, they're gonna take out Azura, okay, to minimize losses. It's still gonna probably drop 2 units here, because Nino's just gonna go after Nisala because science, and yeah, that's not gonna fare too well. We should be able to deal with Sheeta though. I don't know about Nino, because if you can't one round, how do they deal with Nino? I don't think they do. They just can't. I'm pretty sure they can't. They got nothing. Or they're just gonna straight up time out here because they can't do anything about it. Oh well, she got panic deployed. I don't know if they considered that was a thing. Just having a panic mana in the back like that is so useful. Yeah, they're just gonna time out, but they really didn't have anything, if I'm being honest here. We have vantage too. Well, actually, Leon could have just tanked it for sure. Well, there's Luna coming up too. I don't know, but there's chill speed. No, yeah, he should have been able to deal with Nino perfectly fine. I think it depends on that Luna. I don't know. It's just poor execution there, pretty much. Level 3 catapult. I don't know what I think about catapult. It's almost like it's useful for sniping down those like tactics rooms and stuff in the back, or panic manor. Is for me, if I like to get rid of those because they are a pretty big annoyance. So when I can't, it's pretty awkward. But I'm guessing they're just gonna go after Sheeta here, yeah. Just clean 2-shot. And they're just gonna leave. I don't know about... I'm pretty sure they figured this out in advance. So there. People, you might have been thinking, because if you've watched some previous replay videos, you know that Lucina tends to feature vision. So they galaxy brained it here. I don't know if they... I'm pretty sure they knew. Because if they didn't, they would have definitely ran away. Like, they could have put air in other places. I guess it actually didn't really matter, but... It wouldn't really matter, but... So the only way for Lucina to use Future Vision is to swap with Caden. And so Caden here would still be in range of all these guys. So this is very good placement. So she just straight up doesn't use it because it's not advantageous. But if Azura was like right here or something, she would have used it. So, mini AI lesson that gets reiterated over and over again because there's always new players and there's Verve's AI guide, but in reality there's not really that much. So here I actually, no, actually I didn't get really debated because Azura wouldn't be able to reach anyways, so it's fine. Because I was like, they're both buff with attack tactic, so Nino can't rally. That's kind of like something I did to troll as a meme, but pretty sure that no one notices those things. There was, oh man, I think it was on my last stream. I think I've only streamed like once or twice, so that's not really saying much, but there was a match where this person had attack tactic on Legendary Azura and rallies for attack on literally every unit. So it's super awkward because none of the units could rally. Nino casually picking up kills like a boss. Of course, Lona's not going to be able to do much, but it's pretty good turn for me. You're just going to pick up some kills here, nothing wrong with that. But I think we all know what's going to happen. Everyone's just overextended. So we're just going to get some kills here. And they can't really do much about it. The nice lunge play for Sheeta to use Wing Sword to annihilate her, barely. My Sheeta is again plus speed, I think. So I'd probably ideally run plus attack. I don't know. It's really iffy. So on one hand, you definitely want attack, but if I'm gonna use it for arena, I think I would probably avoid buffing attack because with effective damage and being pretty fast, I'd be concerned about softening up the slower folks, but I don't know. Pretty interesting team. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can understand strategy. This is pretty decent Corrin, but even with dull range, like her base res is not amazing. Definitely needs bonus doubler help, for sure. But I imagine it could work. Running Aegis, I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty slow. So it's like you have to go in 1 or 2 engagements before it's up. So it's super awkward. I'm guessing they're just gonna go after Nino, because she's the threat, and she barely picks up the kill there, which is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? Not much. So we're gonna get the. See, that's the thing with having Caden like that. I think I probably want to. If I were to redesign this defense, I'd probably move the fortress somewhere else. But the thing with the fortress is it helps bottleneck that area so people can't just like take out Lilina and just run really easily. You have to have an actually dedicated setup to do it consistently, as far as I'm concerned. So there's that. So here I'm guessing they're just going after the ether structure, which is pretty important. I need to find a time where I can record myself speedrunning AR, because well, it's not really speedrunning, but it's just like I'm not really thinking too hard about it. So there's not really much to it, but it's mostly because of the matchmaker I'm able to get a lot of wins. The ether structures can be a challenge a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure I know what this person's strategy is. They can just win with Ares, but they just have to get rid of Lilna. That's it. That's literally all they have to do. It's not that hard because my defense is trash. But I think they're just setting up. Now they have vantage range set up. And of course, now that they're at 1 HP, they definitely need to get rid of Lilna. They should be able to do it pretty easily. I think. Yeah, no, it should be pretty easy because it's just within the Cavs range. But the way they're taking their time to do it is not efficient. So they might not be able to pick up the ether fountain in the other corner. They're taking way too long to set up. It really did not need to take that long. I'm pretty sure it didn't need to take that long. Also, that healing tower could have been dangerous because if he was just outside of vantage range, I'm pretty sure someone could murder him for sure. But he's got special spiral and stuff. He should be fine. Should be able to also one-shot Sheeta. If he doesn't, I'd be pretty surprised. But here comes Sheeta. It's the last turn. I'm pretty sure he just has to go for the kill. And he does. Barely gets the kill there. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What? There's so many replays this week. I say that, and there were probably more last week. I don't know. Bright Shrine on offense next week for the bonus structure. I don't know how I feel about it. Because on one hand, it's useful for helping like debuff, but at the same time, if there's like restore and stuff, it's really hard to manipulate things. The casual. Did I show the units? Yeah, I did. Yeah, disarm trap. I don't know what they were doing here. They just kind of left their Naga to get destroyed. Not sure what they were trying to do there. Legendary Lucina wasn't going to really do that much anyways. So they're going to put Noe there, because Noe's a great unit, am I right? Kappa. Like, she almost gets one shot. Just putting it out there. And we're all overextended, so they should be able to pick up some more kills here without too much trouble. I don't know, that plays a little questionable. Maybe they couldn't kill Sheeta. That would be my guess. Because this does not look very good, if you ask me. Awkward. That's just a rip. Alright, moving on. Getting so many matches. And it's pretty windy right now where I am, so yeah, if there's random background noises, that's what it is. It's just the wind doing its thing. Like blowing doors and curtains and things. So, another rip to Eloa. I don't know if people care too much about rally traps or whatever. People don't really seem to care. I'm guessing they're going to... Yeah, they're going to just activate the trap there. And... Oh, that's... I guess? Yeah, oh wait, no, he has Gale Force. Yeah, that's why I like Gale Force on Keaton. I don't know. Like, people like Nim runs Miracle. I honestly don't think it's that good. I would rather just use something else, like Gale Force. Because then you can do plays where you can take out multiple Hardy Bearing units at the same time, for example. Here's a Panic Ploy. I don't think Nino's gonna double, yeah. Unfortunate, but that's how things go. But he can't attack because Nino has Vantage. The meme counter battery. Just imagine if it was the last turn and he couldn't attack because of Vantage. That would be so silly. I don't know if I skipped the replay. Like, even with the numbering system now, I still don't pay attention. It's a Gale Force strategy. Alright. Not the most, it's pretty consistent. Yeah, it's pretty consistent, I'd say so myself. It's just not the greatest on offensive coverage. Teams like mine, you can do whatever and get an easy win, but he's gonna do that. Probably take out Lucina, then Wings of Mercy in with, I guess, maybe Sylvia? Yeah, and then he can take her out. And I'm guessing Valeria is gonna be able to get a double kill here. Or not, just casually gets destroyed. Alright, so I'm guessing Raven's gonna get destroyed. That's a rip. So not too well executed on that department. They should be fine here. They can definitely pick up both kills. But, oh, that's a little close. But of course you have the damage preview thing so you don't murder yourself. But sometimes I think people just do it, make their perform their actions too fast so they don't see it. They like expect their unit to murder the other unit, but it's actually the other way around, so it's super awkward. Alright, what's their strategy here? I'm not too sure what they're planning to do here. A little weird. I guess that works, but you're panic pulling yourself. That's not bad. That's attack smoke's gonna hurt though. You're not gonna do anything. Yep. Okay. So the Canonus is pretty heavily damaged, but I'm pretty sure they're just gonna heal and run. Seems pretty standard. And now Legendary is going to attack and get herself murdered. I'm going to get a reposition. Yeah. They should be fine here. I don't see what could go wrong. I guess maybe this, but there's no way Sheeta one-shots. There's no way she's doubling, so... But they can just leave casually. Imagine if Sheeta just went up and went after Canonus. I think she would have just died to the bonfire though if she didn't one-shot. And yeah, nothing too special here. Just pick up a kill. 97 damage, not bad, not bad. And the last match for this week, I guess. I don't think I can be around to check for any last minute runs against my defense, so kind of whatever. I think I know what happened here. If Nino kills, that'd be pretty sad. Yeah, so we just use our real damage source, the bolt trap. So that's a rip, that's a rip. There's a Wings of Mercy coming in from Lucina, and yep, the one turn rip. Well, yeah, that's kind of awkward. We finished this week in tier 24, pretty standard, nothing too special. We might make top 3K. A lot of people do their runs last minute, so we will probably drop out, but don't care too much. And now we'll just briefly look at rankings and stuff, and we'll be back when the results are in. Yeah, here's my arena score for this week. Trina Ultimate Wheelchair, but we had a pretty decent matchmaker this week. Arena Assault, trash matchmaking as usual. So, we should be top 3K pretty stable though. So anyways, we'll be back when the rankings come in. Or the results, whatever you want to call them. Alright, here we go. Let's see how we did this week. So I guess we barely made top 3K, which is cool, I guess. Doesn't matter too much to me. But yeah, now it's Bright Shrine on offense and defense, so let's see. I gotta actually build Bright Shrine for offense. And as for where I'll put this, I'll just like, sure, doesn't really matter to me. Actually, no, yeah, I'll leave it like that. That's fine. And we'll build Bright Shrine. This is why I'm saving up my stones, so I can afford to do this. And there we go. Check out Allegiance battles. Just outside top 3k. Feels Dirtman, not much I can do. And Arena. We do get back into tier 21, so it's just going to be another chill week. And Arena Assault. Can't make top 1k, so top 3k it is. So yeah, nothing too special, but that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is ETH Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.